Hey guys, how's it going on? This is Bitch Generation here with Real Talk. And so today's issue is going to be why nobody makes game consoles anymore. And I don't mean like the Xbox One, the PS4, stuff like that. And before all of you Nintendo fanboys get up in arms, I'm talking game consoles. Not a game console with a $100 tablet that needs to justify its existence by cramming it into games. I'm talking just a console where you put in a disc and you play a game. See, last generation understood this with the Xbox One, the PS3, stuff like that. I personally really liked that. I bought a PS3 for $100 and I'm enjoying it. Got Resistance 3, the Uncharted series, and a few Kingdom Hearts games. And yeah, I like them. They're pretty fun. But it seems with this new generation of the Xbox One and the PS4 is that they're more focused on making a PC. And I know people want to deny it, but it's true. And it's really funny actually, because you can't out PC a PC. And what I mean by that is, of course, I know it's $400 and you guys can get up in arms about how better the performance is. It's not, but okay. But in the end of the day, all of the things that a console can do can also be done by a PC. In most cases with better performance. And what the thing is with Nintendo consoles is that they always have to come with a unnecessary peripheral, the 3DS. I know there's the 2DS, but nobody wants to play games on a slab of toast. So there's the 3DS, there's the Nintendo Wii with its iPad of a controller. They just need to focus on making game consoles, because Nintendo games themselves are great. I recently borrowed Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time from a friend, and I'm enjoying it. I'm playing through the original first, because, I about that Master Quest. And so the only legitimate game console that I can think of this current generation is the PS Vita, and I mean, look at that thing. It's kind of funny too, because I've been playing through. I recently picked up a PSP from a friend for about $70. It's a good system. I got some games with it, and of course, hacked it. Don't tell Sony. Just kidding. And it's a good system. What happened to that? Nintendo, well, with the Wii, okay. But still, Sony and Microsoft had it down. Last generation, they knew how to do game consoles, right up until the end. But then they suddenly started doing a switch to be having a more media-focused thing. Why? I don't know a single person that doesn't own a PC. No one. I've honestly built more gaming PCs for people than I know people who have next-gen consoles. They're basically sprinting towards the finish line, where the finish line is something that already exists. It's kind of like the Windows versus, well, I don't want to say that, but I was about to say it's kind of like the Windows versus Linux debate, but it's really not, because Windows actually has reasons to stick with it, like Adobe software. So I'm not going to get into that. But there are reasons to get a game console, like they're $400 compared to a decent gaming PC, which is like $600. But still, if you're not willing to shell out $200 for the extra functionality of being able to surf the web, watch YouTube videos, and do homework, edit videos, and just all of that stuff, then what's the point of basically spending $400 on a system that can only play games and do nothing else? I know there's some Netflix functionality, and it is useful, but if you're gonna spend $100 on a Netflix box, if you're gonna spend $400 on a Netflix box, just buy like the Amazon Fire TV or something. Don't just gouge your pockets out for a Netflix device that can sometimes play video games. And I know this is sort of biased, being a primarily PC gamer, but I play on like the equivalent of a toaster. I have $100 graphics card and a $50 CPU, and I'm able to edit videos. Like, come on. If you can't do that on a $500 budget, then I don't think you have the right budget. But that's just my opinion, and I would like to preface this with, that's just my opinion, and I come up with these on the spot, so there might be some things that I don't actually agree with, but to each his own. So with that, I'm gonna end this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.